The best way to get better is to practice. And in this example, we're going to look at adding the article tag and the header tag. And you might be going, but haven't we already done it? Yes, but stay tuned for more. This file is available for download. We'll give you about 5 seconds so you can download it, and then you can choose to either follow along or try on your own. All right, so let's get started. Inside my comments, I have some to-dos of things I need to do for this example. So I have my main section, I have a content title, and I have some text associated with it. Now, depending upon the type of website you have, you may also have article tags. And article tags is most commonly associated with like a blog post, but it could be for other things. You could have more than one article tag for a page, and they will often go inside a main tag. And so that's what we're going to do. Is I'm going to come over here to my main tag, insert, create an article, and then close my tag with the closing angle bracket. Visual Studio Code goes ahead and creates the closing tag for me. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to select that, Control X on Windows or Command X on Mac, go to the end of my content, and paste the closing tag there. Now my content is entirely contained within the article. I want to indent this, and so I'm going to come over here and just select these 2 lines real quick, hit Tab, and it will automatically indent it for me. Once again, making this easier to read. The next thing I want to do is create a header tag. Now, header tags are interesting because we've already have one up at the top inside of our body, and this is for the page header. But we could also have an article tag and have a header inside the article tag. And this is where we'll put things like the article title and any metadata about it, such as who wrote it, the date it was published, maybe the date it was last updated, etc. You see this information all the time on like news sites, blog sites, and others. So to create this, I'm going to go to my article tag. Right after my opening tag, hit enter, create a new header, select that, close my tag, hit the enter key. I'm going to move my content now into my header tag, and you can see that takes care of that to do. Next, I'm going to create another paragraph tag inside of the article header. So I'm just going to come over here, create my paragraph tags, opening and closing tag, but I want to assign a class to this paragraph tag. This way it doesn't necessarily look like a regular paragraph tag, and I can control it with CSS like we've seen in the previous videos. So I'm going to go inside my opening tag, start to type in class. It knows what it is. So I can hit tab, and then I'm going to create article-meta. Inside this, we're going to write Arthur, colon, and then your name as such. And that's all we have to do. Now, if I go and view this file, so I'm going to right click on this, reveal in File Explorer, open up this file, you'll notice a couple quick things. First off, it looks very similar to how we had it before, except my content title and author now are in a red background. This is because in our CSS, header is a selector, and we need to fix this. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that inside of our next example. So click on the link provided, and you can see how we're going to do that.